Mike Carey here, and you're listening to the So We Don't Forget podcast. And there you go.
Welcome to So We Don't Forget, the podcast where two siblings talk about stuff so we don't forget. I'm Felicia.
I'm Jeremy. This is Harley. If you saw me blinking my eyes, that's for the video people. Harley's got hair in my eye. I can feel it.
She does that all the time.
She heard me starting. She's like, I need to get in there.
Oh.
This is episode 84. Yeah, sorry, I'm just looking at iRacing on the side here. I was updating it so I can do a race later.
This guy.
Yeah, episode 84. We're going to talk about a recent trip to Florida.
Yes.
And tease Yellowcard because they did just release an album.
They did.
So
Very exciting. Very exciting.
Yeah. So I guess real quick before we start, make sure you check out our friends over at
Mike Cover,
our best friends. Big Buddy for 10% off.
That's right.
Which
Head on over.
I've been thinking about getting the white one, and it keeps popping up my feed. I'm like, I think I just need to do it, man.
Just do it.
We still need to get Ryan on one of the episodes. We keep talking about it, but life is just, as you see, we didn't do it on purpose, but somehow we ended up doing like every other week sort of thing now. But we'll get back to every week at some point.
We will.
Life's just crazy right now.
It's life, and as it always is. We've been saying that for almost a year, but I can't help what it is. It just is.
We're like, oh, one of those things like, oh, after the summer it'll calm
It'll
down.
slow down. After this week, it'll slow down.
Now it's like, I guess I'm more like a train. Choo choo. It's like full speed ahead. Like there was a stop and it's just blowing that by.
Busting through everything.
That's right. That's what they do. They're just busting everywhere.
Whoa. I don't know who is, but anyways, we did have a recent trip to Florida. I would like to say fantastic trip. At least in my eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, it was a great vacation for me.
It was fun.
It was fun.
I'll just say there was nothing on the trip that made me be like, meh. I had an MRI scheduled for that Friday, so I was stressing out. There was only one day that week I was not stressing out about it. It was the day we went to Epcot.
Yeah.
Besides that, it was like
I was
Harley's like, what the hell?
Vibing. And I just have to say, my mental health when I was there was fantastic.
I'm saying Felicia was vibing when we were at Epcot.
Oh my God, I was fucking.
Which we'll obviously get into our day at Epcot.
Happy.
There is a vlog right there. Felicia hasn't posted hers yet, though.
I'm working on it. My update is that my meds did get what do you call that? Upped.
Boosted.
It's what?
They upped
Boosted?
your dosage. Upped your dosage.
Upped my dosage to double
Yeah,
what
they
it was.
boosted it.
So I'm working on that. They boosted it. I got a boost. But I was saying when we
There's
were
hair everywhere in here. I see
when
it
we were
flying to
in
my
Florida,
nose.
fantastic. Me and Jeremy are going to get shred balls.
Yeah, I blame the boys for that. I'm addicted
Eating
now.
chunky boy cookies.
I almost bought one today after work, and I said, Jeremy, no.
I bought
And I did not.
one.
And then I kind of wish I would have.
I had sugar-free
But I will say when
watermelon.
I only get the sugar-free ones, so I don't feel as bad.
I had sugar-free watermelon.
I do prefer the sugar-free ones because I feel like the sugar ones, it tastes like at least the sugary taste in your mouth. I don't like it.
Yeah. Why don't we hop on into our trip here? I guess we can start from the beginning.
Mm-hmm. We flew out of Midway for the first time.
We did. And it is a little bit farther to get to, but the airport is much smaller, so that part is nice.
Yes, it was very nice.
We had an early flight.
Shout out to Jamal because he drove there. He literally went from sound asleep to driving home.
Well, he's the one who was sleeping. I don't remember what time we even got there.
Yeah, it was around 4.
4?
4 something like 4:30ish. No, a little bit after 4, I think. I remember because I slept over at Felicia's house, and then I woke up. She's like, get up or something. I was like, okay. And then I like closed my eyes. I want to back up. She's like, you awake? I'm like, yeah, we need to leave in like 5 minutes. Or was it 2 minutes? I think it was 2 minutes.
I don't know.
I was like, oh, so I jumped up. We ended up being fine because we had pre-check, so we flew right by, but still.
Oh, yeah, we had pre-check, so that's fantastic.
But you never know.
That definitely helps.
Which that goes into something happened at the end, but we'll discuss that when we get there.
So, yeah. So we had pre-check. We got through. We were just waiting.
Split.
Lickety split. We were just looking for something to eat. I got cereal in one of those little things. And then I took a first bite and I'm like, tastes a little stale. And I looked, it's expired. Fantastic.
There was a nice looking store though. It was like a big store.
Oh, the store was great, but the stuff was
a
expired.
big Hudson.
Oh yeah, I love Hudson.
Mm-hmm.
So You should get a dog named Hudson after the store in the airport.
And the Hudson River.
Yeah. Oh wow. Hopefully not that. So anyways, it was early. We were sitting for some reason like there was another Hudson store right by where we were sitting,
Yep.
and also the bathroom was right there, but I feel like you
Mhm.
could hear everybody in the bathroom.
You could.
It was
At least it sounded
weird.
like it.
I know we were there early because I had told Kevin, because we were going to his place after we got to the airport where we were going. And I was like, "Oh yeah, we made it to the airport, whatever." And he was like, "All right, well, I'm going to bed. So see when you get
Yeah, that's what Felicia
here."
told me. He's like, I'm
I'm like,
having any
"Well,"
issues.
I'm
Oh,
like, "Well,
great.
he just went to bed."
I'm like, what? Like, we
Yeah.
literally just rolled through security. He's like, I'm going to bed. I was
Yeah.
like,
Well, he
wow.
said he was like, "I set my alarm for what time that you should be landing in case you guys have any issues," which he
I
was
was like,
up when
wow.
we landed. But we flew Frontier.
hmm
It was fine. I didn't have any issues.
This might be controversial opinion. I prefer Spirit now.
Oh, I prefer it too, but I'm saying
Although
the
we
flight
did
was
get a
fine.
suitcase. I will say it was very nice having a suitcase.
Yeah, we had it for no extra cost, so you gotta take it.
I got my the cubes
Oh, I
because
brought
before
so
Felicia's like
much.
she's like, don't bring the cubes. Like I had enough space in my suitcase. I put like all my clothes in one or my shirts in one, and then had underwear and stuff in another one. And I even had enough space to bring an extra bag to put all my dirty clothes in. That
Yeah.
came with all my cubes. I was like, I even told Felicia, I'm like, look at this. I have so much room. Normally, I asked Felicia before, I was an insane overpacker,
Oh yeah.
big time. I would bring like everything I don't need. It'd be like
I could-
wintertime. What if I need a hoodie? I need to bring a hoodie.
I
Or
can tell
summertime, I mean.
you this time, since I had the suitcase, I haven't in a long time. I brought so many outfits I
Yep.
didn't wear. I
It
brought
was
like
funny because this
a
time it was
ton
reverse.
of
I
shit.
packed like just around the right amount. Felicia overpacked.
I did. Well, you know, I overpacked when that one day I came out with 3
Mhm.
different outfit
Yeah.
options.
Yeah. And she
Oh,
asked
how about this one?
me.
How
I'm
about this
thinking,
one?
me? I was like, sure, that's great. But this one,
He wasn't
that's
much
even better.
help. I did also have options for that other day too when we went to Disney.
Mhm.
Okay, so anyways, we land. We
Yep.
used Turo for the first time.
Yeah, which I will say, the flight was very nice, no issues.
Yes.
We did both trying to sleep, but I didn't get any
I
sleep.
cannot sleep on planes.
I can't sleep either. I don't know what it is.
I'll like get to that like in between state, but that's it. That is it.
Yeah. I feel like we both had it, and at one point we're just like, screw it, and we just woke up and just
Yeah, because
I
then we
watched,
started eating or something. I don't remember.
Yeah, we had some snacks.
Snacks. Yeah, we landed. We got. So I'll say the guy that we rented the car from, he was very helpful. He gave me a long
Mhm.
description of where to go to get
Yep.
the car.
The description he gave is what Felicia likes. It's like very descriptive. Like, go here, go
Very
here. You're gonna see this. It's right here.
I enjoyed that, but I was also overtired. I had 2 hours of sleep, and it was like the third day on my dosage being upped, and I was just having a little difficulty concentrating.
could tell. Jesus, Harley, I need.
But we found the car. We got
after a little bit because Felicia's like, oh, it's right here. I'm like, it says it's.
I was
I was like the 5th level,
confused.
whatever. She's like, oh, but she's like, it's right. I'm like, no, we need to go up.
confused.
And then she's looking. She's like, it says purple. There's no purple elevator. I said, it's down there. Oh, okay.
confused.
Confusion. That was Felicia. That's Felicia. I am confusion.
But
But then once we walked out the doors, I'm like, it's literally right there. She's like,
and
oh,
then
look
we
at that.
found it, and it was easy to take care of.
Mhm. It was the 2015 Honda Civic.
Yeah.
Nothing flashy.
No, we were trying to save money as we do, so we just look at some basic.
I will say it was cheaper to use that than it would have been for Enterprise.
Oh,
Like,
yeah,
way,
definitely.
Way cheaper.
Way cheaper. I would recommend it. Especially if you have a host as great as ours.
Mm-hmm.
The funny thing is that like literally maybe the couple days before I'm like, should we get the insurance that comes with it? I'm like, I feel like we should get it. And me and Jeremy went back and forth, and he's like, if you feel we should get it, get it. And for some reason I was just like, I felt like I need to get this insurance. And I got it. And thank God, because after we returned the car, there was a nail in the tire. So we were covered with that because we bought the insurance. So
Yep.
thank God.
Thank you, Lord.
Because I don't know what that would have cost.
No, I don't know. We had some extra charges, which we'll get to when we get to that part of the trip.
Okay, so we get there. We had made a pit stop to get a shred bowl.
Which I will say that Felicia did have me on there, and I thought she was gonna sit in the car to like take pictures or something. Then I sat in the front seat for something. All of a sudden, I'm putting my stuff in the back, grab my fanny pack, my sunglasses. All of a sudden, I hear the door close. I look. I'm like, what? She's like,
I thought
She's like, I thought you were driving. I said, I guess I am now.
I thought he wanted to drive.
I'm just like, what?
Hey, I had to find a Wawa.
She did actually. That was her thing.
For
So
the
we get
shred
in.
bowl.
And then I'm like, oh, she's like, what? I'm like, there's no Apple CarPlay. Because from
He was
2015.
disappointed.
So, yeah, so we left there. We went to Kevin's to drop our stuff off. We're like, hey, what up, dude? Went to Ford's Garage. Very
Dude, pretty much
delicious.
we're like, hey, what's up? And he's like, do you want to go eat before? And we're
Yeah,
like,
we
do you have
walked in
time?
which I will say, because we pretty much just
Oh, I
walked in.
forgot when we
Yeah.
walked in.
He's like, keys under the mat, which he made just for us for this. So we have like, extra key,
Thank
whatever.
you.
I was like, shouldn't we knock or something? This is Felicia.
Oh, I yelled,
And she said,
honey,
"Honey,
we're home.
And he's like, hey, do you guys want to get something to eat?
Well, before that, remember I
tried, no, he was still sleeping.
he was still in his room, and I was like, he's probably up, and I think I went to the door and I
Mhm.
said something. Oh, I think I yelled his name.
Yeah, and then you went to the bed. You're like, I gotta pee. So
Yeah,
went to the
and
bathroom.
then I was like,
all of a
I
sudden
don't know.
he walks
He
out.
texted me, and he was
Mm.
like, "Are you at my place?" And I'm like, "Duh." And then he was like, "What?"
He's
the
like, I was calling your name.
I was like, I didn't hear. He's like, you didn't tell me you were here, and I kept hearing voices. I don't know what was going on.
Plus, I will say, he also said that because he had tinnitus or tinnitus in his ears, he wears in ears. So
Yeah, so that probably doesn't help.
yeah, but then he walked out. He's like, do you guys want to eat? We're like, do you have time? Because he had classes or whatever with the students. We're like, yeah. I was like, when? He's like, if we leave like now, I can. I was like, okay. So we're looking. He's like,
We
we're
went
like, you just want to do
Fords.
Fords? I forget who said Fords. We're all just like Fords. Like, all right, guys, right down the street. Let's go.
Mm-hmm.
Went to
I
Fords.
love
Delicious. It was
Love
delicious, by
Fords.
the way.
Yeah, I
Went
had
there.
my
And
salad.
he's like, what are you guys gonna do as we're eating? We're like, we're gonna go to Disney Springs.
Yes, sir.
Yerp.
So,
So
yeah.
after Wawa, so we had lunch, delicious. Decided to stop at Wawa. Got to stop at Wawa. The Wawa we was, John likes to say. Went to Disney Springs. It started out good for Felicia.
Oh yeah, because okay, we just got there. Have you ever
Mhm.
been down there? You know, you go down the escalator.
Oh dear.
Go there, and then we said we're gonna go to the bathroom.
Which I will say too, it was raining on our way there, and it's literally as soon as we start going down the steps, sunshine.
Stopped. So going to the bathroom as we do next to the Coke store, and I went in there, and I was thinking like, I'm like, I probably should have brought some. I did pack period items because I knew my period was gonna be due
Yep. Actually,
Like-
she did discuss it on the way there. She's like, it's gonna happen. I'm at Disney. I know it.
because it was due the Disney day, Wednesday. This is Monday, right? And I was like, I should have brought it. And I was like, whatever. So I go to the bathroom, and I was like, nope, there it is now.
I was wondering because I went to the bathroom. I'm sitting around. I'm like, what's taking so long? I'm like, maybe she must have really had to go to the bathroom. Like, she must have been
So
dropping a deuce.
no,
She walks
so
out. No.
It was already in the underwear. So then I'm like, okay. And then it was like 50 cents to buy. First off, those are pads and tampons, anyways. And who has quarters anymore?
Not me.
So yeah, then I came out and I'm like, well, I just got my period.
Yep, those are her exact words. She's like, because our plan was originally go there and then go to the All-Star Resort so we get this cookie we've talked about.
Well, and I'm wearing jean shorts.
Yeah, and we're like, she's like, well, we really have to go to the thing now.
Yeah, I was like, I need to go to the gift shop because I got to go get something.
We're like, okay. So we went. So we got on the
Got on the bus.
bus. This is us. Well, you can't see Felicia's next to me. This is us on the bus.
Mm-hmm.
We went to the music.
Yeah.
Oh, this is me in the bathroom right before I found out Felicia was on her period. I did change my shirt. Actually, we did change our clothes too. I remember that because we
Yeah.
from
Oh,
what
yeah,
wore on
we
the plane.
changed because, yeah, I wanted to put on shorts because I had on leggings.
Mm-hmm. So we decided to go to All Star Music, and then we get there. Cookie's not there. At this time, I think Kevin texted or something because I remember you were talking to him saying something. I think he was asking where we
Oh
were or
yeah, he
something.
was like, "What are you guys up to?" Or
Oh yeah, because
something.
you were trying to figure out what we're gonna do for dinner time, whatever. That's
Mhm.
yeah. And Felicia's like, oh, we're just here. We got to go to here, whatever. Because we're also discussing too, because I know we discussed it about how Carissa is gonna be dancing at Disney next year. So we're like, oh, like this could possibly be us next year.
Yes.
So we
sir.
found out. I'm like, you know what? I'm like, last time we came here in June, the same thing happened. I'm like, let's just go over to the movies again. I'm telling you, the cookie's gonna be there.
We walked. It
So we
wasn't
walked and we
far.
walked, which it wasn't far. Yeah, we walked and we walked. And I was like, oh, I remember this. And we saw this family with a little Tupperware dish feeding their kid outside. I'm like, that's interesting.
Smelled weird. It was weird
Yeah.
food.
Yeah, it tasted. I'm not
Taste.
tasting.
You ate it?
It was definitely some type of baby food, but I don't know what the flavor was.
I thought it was their food.
Whatever it was. Anyway, it was definitely like a I don't know. Anyways, so we walk in there right away. I'm like, this is it. She's like, you can't even tell. I'm like, I can just tell the way it's shaped.
Crazy.
So they did have the cookie, although it was different for Halloween. So this is hold on, there you go. Different for Halloween, but that's the
Same cookie.
Same exact cookie. So I got that. Oh, I just noticed that actually you can see the M&Ms on the M&M. That's cool. I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
Which is also funny because as we're eating it, because I bought two. I'm like, oh, I'll get one for now, and then like I'll have one. You'll have one. Felicia got the pack of like 3 or 4.
I did. Was sprinkled.
Yep. And then as we're eating it, we're like, why did we get these? We're so full from dinner or from
And
lunch.
I don't know why we were so full from
I feel like it's just because we woke up
lunch.
so early, and then that was like our first real meal of the day.
And then we ate some cookies.
We did.
We ate
And
the
some
chunky
shred bowls
boys.
and some shred bowls.
Shred balls.
Just vibing to some music. Oh, I forgot something. We got to back up. Beep, beep,
Beep,
beep.
beep, beep, beep.
After we, what was it then? Was that Forza Garage when we got our updates, or was it the next day
We got our updates.
for the car? We got an FM
No,
transmitter.
that was that day because we
Yeah.
wanted it for the ride
That's
to
right.
Springs.
So, because it didn't have CarPlay or anything, me and Felicia, she bought a phone holder, and then I bought, which was on sale, and then I bought an FM transmitter, which was also on sale. So I said, oh, we brought the car to 21st century.
Yes, sir.
So I was able to put my phone there, because anyone who knows anything about a car, like if you don't have Apple CarPlay, you got to use your phone for GPS, right? But you have to put it in a weird spot. I remember I had it; it kept falling. I was getting frustrated. I remember I was like, because you need to go to Target for something. Oh, you wanted mascara. That's right. You needed mascara.
I didn't have mascara.
She's like, look at this, Jeremy. I'm like, what? She's like, can't
Kevin's
you tell?
like, oh wow, it's so hideous.
Yeah. She's like, can't you tell a difference? I was like, yeah, sure, let's go.
But when I put it on, you noticed the difference.
I did. But I remember I was like, I don't know. And Felicia, I'm like, online it says like $25. This says it's like 35 or something. Felicia scanned it. She said it's on sale for, I think it was 20 or 25. I was like, I'm definitely buying that one then.
Bye.
So then we got that. Then we drove. That's right. Because then we were listening to our mix on Spotify.
I love our mix.
What was that?
I was looking. It looked like I had bags under my eyes.
We're listening to our mix. Then we got there. Then we went and ate the cookies. And then we had one left. So Felicia broke it up and put it in her little plastic.
I did eat that when I was sitting on the couch one night.
And then where'd we go?
We went on the boat.
That's right. We went to Port Orleans. The funny
New
thing was,
Orleans.
because we need to go back to Disney Springs, because at this point, like a decent amount of time has passed, and then like we had to drive home still.
Oh yeah, because Kevin's like, by the way, I'm gonna be home a little early, whatever.
We're like, okay, because we're like, oh, what are we gonna do? He's like, I don't know. I was like, all right. So we decided, like, oh, we'll go Disney Springs. You can't go
From a resort.
from a
To a
resort.
resort.
Yeah, because we needed to go.
Where did we go?
We went. I don't know. For whatever reason, we decided to go to Port Orleans instead. So we went there, and then it's like, oh, if we wait for the bus for Disney Springs, oh, that's right, because I wanted to look there for the keychain. That's what it was.
Ah, yes.
Because I was like, oh, I want a keychain for the keys, because the one I have here. Ow, she's digging her nails. Oh, Jesus Christ. I literally had this. Ow! Literally had this in my hand. I bought this at Magic Kingdom when we went with Kevin. I literally had this in my hand and said, I'm not going to bring it. I wish I would have. Because look at this. You got the little carabiner for the keys and everything.
The thing is that all we had was the car key, and we
Yeah.
had Kevin's house key, and
Yeah.
that was
So
it.
I'm like,
it was
I need something.
nothing.
So that's right. I'm like, well, let's just go to a resort. We got time. So we went to Port Orleans. They didn't have it because all the All-Star resorts didn't have it. The one was only like half working. You bought a you bought something. What'd you buy? You bought a ring or something? You bought a ring. Yeah, you bought a ring.
Oh yeah, I bought a gold. I don't have it with me right now.
Oh.
It's in my room.
Wow.
It's a gold band. It's for this finger, and it has Mickey Mouse and like little stars in it. It's cute. It's cute.
That's right. That happened. Then we went to Port Orleans. They didn't have it, and I looked. I'm like, you know what? Screw it. So we looked at the time. I'm like, we can either wait 10 minutes for the bus, or we can just go to the boat. We're like, screw it. Let's go to the boat.
Yeah.
As soon as we get there, the guy's counting, and he says, who's going to Disney Springs? We all raise our hand. He's like, you're going to have to wait for the next boat to come. We're like, damn it. And then it started raining. But thankfully, exactly where we were positioned, there was an umbrella above us.
We were good.
So then we're talking, I'm like, how many boats do you
We're
think are
talking.
actually here? And then like 4 boats showed up. We finally got on the boat. It actually took longer. And then we were joking about how John and Thaddeus would compete on the boat to see who could have many people. Because there was also shift change too. Then shift change happened.
Oh yeah, that did happen.
So we finally got back to the Springs. And then we walked into the Christmas store.
Yeah, we did. Because first you're like, and I said, we're literally right in front of it. Let's just go in.
Well, first of all, Felicia took us to the wrong way. And then we had to go, because she's like, we don't need to go in the park. I'm like,
Oh.
yes, we do. And then we had to go in the park.
I was
We
all
did,
over
did
the
we
place.
get Dole Whip that day? Or we did, no, we did not get Dole Whip.
No.
We're like, no, we don't need it. So then we left.
We were full, that's why.
Yeah.
So
We're like, oh, we walked right by it. We're like, no, that's okay. So then we got to the car. We drove home. And then I remember it popped up. We're like, damn, there's more traffic than we expected.
oh, and I had a pee.
Bad. So it actually wasn't a bad drive home. Like there was some traffic, but it wasn't terrible. So then we're almost to Kevin's place. And Felicia's like, I had to pee so bad. And then I'm like, I can stop. She's like, no, we're almost there. I can make it. And then I remember she texted him. She's like, he's not texting me back.
Because I
She's
said,
like-
please do not be in the bathroom. I have
I'm
to
like,
pee
you know what
so
happened, don't
bad.
you? I'm like, he probably knew you had to go to the bathroom. So he's like, I'm going to go take a poop. So we get there. That's not at all what was happening. He's playing drums. The night before, he found out that he could set up his drums in his, this is an apartment. He found out he could put his drums in his, it's a big drum set. He could put it in his
Huge.
garage, and he can play drums. So
drums.
drums. So we come in, he's just wailing on the things, and we're just like in the window, like trying
Just
to wave.
I was trying to like get his attention, but also I'm like, dude, I have to go to the bathroom.
So I'm looking for the picture of the drum set. This is before he had all the symbols on it, but that's it.
But I'm like,
Big
that
kit.
makes sense why he didn't answer. I'm sure he was using his phone for music and had it in
Oh,
Do
yeah.
Not Disturb.
Which he did, because he had the in-ears or whatever. So then we showed up, all of a sudden he like opens the doors, like, hey, what's up, whatever. Or no, he told me
I
to
have to
open
go
it.
to the bathroom.
Yeah, so Felicia went, and I'm just outside, but also at the same time, right before we got there was when our tire light popped up.
Yeah, and we were like, huh.
And I
funny.
checked everything. I'm like, everything is fine. That's weird. Come to find out afterwards, it was the nail.
Yeah.
So like I opened the thing, whatever, and then nice.
Nice.
I forget I think it was like what, almost 7:00 by this time or something, maybe a little after. It was a little late. It wasn't
What time
terribly
this was at this point?
late. Yeah.
You said it was 10 o'clock?
No, like 7 or something.
Oh,
I
I'm like,
said.
it was not no 10 o'clock.
no,
What did
no,
we do
no,
for
no.
dinner that night?
Chili's.
Oh, yeah.
That's where that whole thing comes into play.
Oh,
So-
yeah, because then I'm like,
'Cause
Jeremy
that's right,
wants
on the way
Chili's.
home, because this is why on the way home, because he told us before, that was where our whole thing started from the thing, because as we're going like, oh, figure out dinner.
A lot happened on this trip.
Yeah, because we're like Chili's, this and that. Because then Felicia found out, she's like, oh, $15, Jeremy, you can get an appetizer, a drink, and your meal for $15. I said,
Yeah.
I want that. And he was like, oh, she's like, Chili's, what else you got? And we're like, yeah. I'm like, I haven't had Chili's in like over 10 years. He's like, okay, I take it back. We're gonna have Chili's.
Because he just had Chili's the other night. Was
Yeah,
the
that's what
thing.
he said. I said, well, I appreciate that. He's like, yeah, no problem. So then we ended up going. Well, first we're kind of sitting around. My friend like, hey, we're just gonna go, because we went back in the house for a little bit for something. I forget what it was.
I remember
Like,
us
yeah, we'll
just
go back
sitting
in.
around. I don't know. what we
Oh,
were
I
doing.
think that's since we were debating what we're gonna get for dinner. That's what it was.
Ooh.
And finally, we're like, let's just go. So then we went, and then, yeah, I had my delicious meal. What was on TV?
Horses.
Horses. That's what it was.
Polo.
Yeah, and Felicia had her Wisconsin hat. That
My,
goes into the story later.
My Summerfest hat.
Yeah, Summerfest. I don't have it. Mine's upstairs. So then we had that delicious. I haven't had it in over 10 years. Delicious. I got chips and salsa for the table, which is funny because we almost got chips and salsa, and then I looked. I was like, don't get it because I'm gonna get it with my meal.
Mm-hmm.
Ate the of that stuff. Delicious. Yes, we had our meal. We left. We did not get ice cream. We decided to go home and watch Spirit. That's when we watched Spirited Away, I think, wasn't it? Was that when we finished it or no? Was that a different day?
It was
Or is
that day. It
was
had
it?
to be that day. Yes, it was that day.
Okay, yeah, because
Maybe.
we finished it. That sounds right.
Yes, yes.
Yes, it was. That's right, because we finished that, and then was that when we watched The Bear? Or was The Bear when we were there last week?
The bear, I think, was the time before.
Yeah, because we had Felicia watch the end of the Christmas episode, which that was crazy, and then we had her watch the one shot episode where the thing was going crazy. Yeah, so we watched Spirited Away, and then we did
Wild
something else
movie.
afterwards. Yeah, at the end, I was like, that's not what I expected. We finished that, and then I forget what we did afterwards, and then we all went to. Well, I'm like, I'm just gonna go to bed.
What did we do?
I don't know.
Oh,
laying-
no, because then that's when he said he wanted sushi because he was so
that's
hungry.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Because that goes into the story.
He's
from
like,
the
you want to
other
go?
day.
I'm like, no. I'm like, I'm just gonna go to
It's
bed.
like, no, I don't.
I'm like, well, because the day before I literally woke up at 2:30 for work. I didn't get a lot of sleep, and then I didn't get a lot of sleep that night, and then so I'm like, I'm just gonna go to bed. So I blew up the air mattress and I went to sleep.
It's him blowing up the air mattress.
That's right.
Whatever noise it makes.
Mm-hmm.
So
Day
that
two.
was that. Day Tuesday.
Day Tuesday.
Day of Tuesday.
Kevin had a show.
That was a fun day.
What did we do in the morning? Oh, that's right. We woke up. Kevin was still sleeping because he stayed up till 4 a.m. playing drums.
I forgot he did that. Yes, because I woke up. No, I slept in the air mattress that night.
Did you? Oh, that's right. You were nice and gave me the bed.
I took
That's
the
right. I
air
appreciate that.
mattress because
Which was funny because my back hurt more when I slept on the couch than that. I think it was just the way I was sitting.
Really?
Yeah.
I woke up at like 4 something because I heard Kevin walk in and I was like, what the He just got done playing drums. And then I was tired. There's like a bug over there. I was tired, so I just texted him and I was like, I'm cold. It was freezing in there.
It was
So
beautiful.
he didn't say anything. I appreciate it. I'm tired, right? I don't really want to talk. And then I'm like, oh, maybe he's gonna get me a blanket and just like gently just put it on me. All of a sudden, my eyes are closed. Bam! Get in the face with the quilt. I was pissed. I pulled it off my head to look to say something, and he was gone. So I had told him, I think it was later that day. I told him, I was like, dude, you threw that at my face, and he was laughing. That was so funny. I was like, I thought you were gonna on me gently. What the hell was that? And he thought it was so funny. So I took the blanket and I said, let me show you how I thought you were gonna put it on me. And I put it on him so gently. I said, "No, let me show you what you did." And I whipped it at his face. He's like, "Well, you wanted the blanket. Do it nicely." But anyways, me and Jeremy went to Maple Street Biscuit Company.
Yep, yes, we did.
It was
Delicious.
delicious.
I got the biscuits and gravy because that's what Jamal got last time. Jamal did not come this time. We did miss him though. I got the biscuits. I sent him a picture. He's like, "Damn, I miss it." I'm like, I'm in my mind. I'm like, I don't want to brag, but this shit's delicious. I also got a chicken sandwich, but I had 2 biscuits and the gravy, and that was plenty enough. I barely ate the other thing. I'm like, I'm good.
Yeah, I ordered too much too. I had
I would
those
eat it right
hash
now, though.
browns. Those hash browns, Jeremy doesn't like because there's onions in them, so I do like them because there's onion in them.
She's like,
And I had a waffle that had strawberries and I think it had chocolate chips.
Yes, it did, because you gave me a piece. It was delicious.
God, it was
And you also got a
good.
cinnamon.
cinnamon
something.
biscuit that had
Yeah.
icing. And
Delicious.
it was really good, but now my problem is I compare all the cinnamon things to Cinnabon.
Yep. Then we left there. We were gonna get Insomniac Cookie, but it was like half an hour away, and it was like a lot in tolls. We're like, it's not worth it, because Kevin had
Yeah.
a show, and we were like short on time. So we went and picked up Kevin. He was hungry, so we took him to the mall. Excuse me. He got Popeyes. We got some pretzels that were they're okay. Which
They're
I almost got
okay.
my own. Felicia's like, let's just split it. I'm like, okay. Then
We
afterwards, I was like, then he went to a show, and then he was like figuring out like what time to leave and whatever. And I made a joke. I was like, Felicia said she wants to play a song. He's like, did you bring your in-ears? She said, no. I said, I did. He looks at me. You did? I said, yeah. You want to play a song? I was like, what, really? He's like, yeah. He's like, I'll show you the set list. You can play a song. I'm like, for real? He's like, yeah. And then as he was going to leave, he opened the door back up, and he said, I don't let just anyone do that. And so you're welcome, or something like that. I was like, okay. And then
Feel
I'm like,
special or something. He said.
yeah, that's what feels special. And then he left. I'm like, you think he's serious? Felicia's like, yes, he's serious.
And then I was like, I have to go pick out an outfit.
Yeah, because
for
she was
this.
like, I'm just gonna whatever. And then she's like, I need to wear an outfit. So then that's when she did the 3 outfits. And then we finally
I was like,
left.
how's this outfit? I don't know. Fine.
I
How's
will
this
say
one?
Felicia did drive there though, so there is that.
I did drive.
So she drove there. We got there, whatever. And then it was funny because we got there, and then we both said hi to Kevin. Completely ignored us.
He was
on his phone.
He was on stage at this point.
And he was on his phone. Come to find out, he was actually texting Felicia
Because
to get a cake.
he was on stage, and I didn't say hi very loud. I'm like, oh, he's busy. I'll just go sit. So we sat at the
I
front
said,
table.
there he is. Hi, Kevin.
And I took a
But
picture
I'll say
of
it was
him.
noisy though too. So
I took a picture of him, and then I sent it to him. And I seen him texting. Look at. And he's like, what the heck? He's like,
Yeah.
why didn't you say
our
hi?
waitress is talking to her. Well, no, the waitress walked over and she's like asking us what to drink. He walks up and says, "What? I'm too good to say hi," or something along those lines. I remember the F-bomb was in there, and she just stopped. Like, what?
Always.
And then she's like, saw it was Kevin. She's like, oh. Because I asked him, I was like, how long have you played here? He's like, I played here like 9-10 times already. I was like, oh, so they know who he is.
Yeah.
So yeah, so then he's like, what song you pick? I was like, I don't know. He showed me the list, and he's like, you're not gonna play. You're not gonna play. It's like, I don't know. Then I was looking, so then I picked,
I'm like, Jeremy, do it.
yeah. So then I picked Your Love. I was like, I
Your
know that song. We're
Love.
good. I was like, I picked Jesse's Girl. I'm like, but I don't feel like I know that. Like I should. I'm like, it'd be funny for the memes, but I'm just gonna do Your Love.
You love.
Your Love. So they start whatever. They can introduce us to the band, whatever. They start. They sound good. And then
Did you notice though? Okay,
Mhm.
so the singer came over when they were introducing.
Yep.
He shook your hand.
Yep.
So I went to shake his hand. He had his
Mhm.
hand out, but he switched it to
I noticed that.
fist bump and then switched it back to the thing. It was very awkward.
I think it's because it looked like you had like a fist at first.
Did I?
I think so, maybe because I noticed that too. I'm like, that's awkward. I'm like, I would.
He
be like,
made.
"This is
I was just
awkward."
thinking like, this is awkward. I was like, all right, well, okay, goodbye.
So then they take the break, and then we did get was like chips, and then afterwards he's like said something about he's like, you know what song I'm gonna play? I told him Your Love. He's like, for sure. And then I said something. He's like, you gonna play it or not? I said yes. He said okay. He said I'll tell the band because I didn't like to tell the band. He said no. I want to make sure you're actually gonna do it first. So then they go out to play their second set because they played 3 sets, and it was funny because I heard him start telling people, hey, Your Love Jeremy's gonna play. He's telling everyone Your Love Jeremy's gonna play. He's like, oh okay. So I'm waiting. I'm like, when? Because by the way, this whole time I probably had like 6-7 Pepsis.
the waitress, she brought us like Jeremy was drinking what Pepsi, Diet Pepsi. I was drinking
Pretty much. I
iced
shoulda
tea,
got
and
Diet.
she was. You were halfway done. She was bringing you a new one.
Because at one point we were talking about getting food. We're like, no, well, wait, we ended up not getting food.
It was
But,
like way late, and then I said, Jeremy, we never ate lunch or
Mhm.
dinner.
That's right. No, because before the second set started, Kevin's like, hey, before the last song, make sure you order my food.
And then I also had to order the birthday cake
Yeah,
for
well, that
the
was
bass
for the
player.
next set, I think, wasn't it?
I
think so.
ordered
Maybe.
them separate times. I think.
That's right.
I
So
don't know.
anyway, so then I'm sitting there. I was like, oh, I wonder. All of a sudden, I look and I see this Kevin looking at me. He's pointing like this. He said, "Dude," I'm like, now he said, "Next song, you." I'm like, okay. And then I'm like, ran to the bathroom. So then all of a sudden the singer calls me up. So I run on stage. I'm just sitting at Kevin. Kevin just staring at me. I'm like, oh, I'm guessing there's supposed to be like some outro they didn't play yet. So then like he gets off the stage. He's like, hey, grab my phone. So I grabbed his phone. And then I guess I can just show the video what happened after that. Because I did vlog it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so Kevin's just chilling at the table. He took Jeremy's seat.
Yeah,
He's
I'm
like,
sitting-
all right, I
yeah.
got a break.
Yeah, at first, before he walked away, he said, all right, you're playing the rest of the show. I'm like, what?
Jeremy probably like, God, no.
All right. This might be a little loud. Tell me if it's too loud. We're not gonna watch the whole thing. We're gonna skim through it.
No, it's fine.
Okay.
It's not even the right tempo. Kevin, come on.
The boys loved it
That is? It's gotta be faster, dude. Come on.
Turn it off then. I don't care.
because they played to a click, and he told me he's like, you can turn it off.
Did you turn it off?
That's me turning it off. That's why you get. If you notice, he does like a little nod, because he's like, where is it? There's me turning off. It's like, all right, here we go. Look, I just noticed this. Look at the bass player. He's looking at his phone, and then he noticed I turned it off. He's like, take that, Kevin. Look at him. Take that, Kevin.
So
He said, bye, ladies.
Who's he waving to?
The ladies that just left.
Oh, that bass player's got a fan on him.
Oh, yeah.
See his shorts blowing.
Yeah. Kevin had a fan I didn't feel. He blamed me. I'm like, no. I'm like, I didn't even feel no damn fan.
I don't know who knocked it over.
Wasn't me. It was the bass player's birthday. Here we go.
It was. I don't know how old he was because they kept saying different ages.
Yeah. I was ready for this.
I will say this was a fantastic night, and also I like the view there, the
Too.
water behind us.
I did take a picture. I'll have to show that. I just noticed you said before they ever play, they always ask you. There's me missing a simple hit. They always ask each other pants or shorts, and they all said shorts. The guitarist has short pants on.
Maybe he didn't get the text.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Kevin said that the sound guy was like, he's obviously doesn't redline like you. So just like, okay, whatever. Also funny, the sound guy was from lacrosse.
Yeah, wild. Like what?
My fill's coming up. The only funny thing was I had a Zildjian hat that I brought just for whatever reason. I wore it. It's like I should have wore a Sapien one. I'm like, actually, I like Sapien better. He's like, why don't you have it then? I'm like, I don't know.
Turns out I don't know.
Did I think that I was going to be playing at a show when I packed my in-ears just randomly? I'm like, no.
But you brought your in-ears.
I was like, what if we like jam or something?
Turns out you never know, and look
Yeah.
what happened. You never know.
We played this song so many times live. I knew the song like the back of my hand. But they play it different than we do. So I was like, I remember asking him, I was like, how do you end the song? Because the fade out. It's like, oh, it's
It's like, oh,
three
you guys
times.
all figure it
I looked
out.
in the crowd. He was like, one more. One more.
Oh, is that what he was doing? I saw him
Yeah.
doing that. I don't know what he was talking
Oh,
about.
yeah, like this. I brought a halftime. Watch the singer. Yeah. There it is. Yeah, Brandon said you like that, Phil. This is me. I'm like, what do I do?
Is this when Kevin's looking at you?
Not yet. Around this time. That's when they start singing. I think right there it was.
Oh, yeah, you just nodded.
Yep. I'm still looking. He's like, again.
I like how he's coaching you from the
I
crowd.
like that Phil I did too. At first I was like, what if he says I suck? But he looked chill. He's like, I don't care. I feel like if I wouldn't have been as nervous, he probably, right there, he was like, oh, it's not, but figured it out. I feel like if I wouldn't have been as nervous, he'd been like, okay, just play more songs.
Go on ahead.
I'm like, what? This is me freaking out. I'm like, what? Look at me just stop.
Go ahead, Stephen.
Sherman's like, what do you mean, Jesse's girl? There goes the hat thing.
Think about how bad my guitar sounds right now. Jesse is a friend.
The funny thing is I only knew this beginning part. I was listening to it beforehand, but we got the dancers coming up. But I remember this part because of the Jimmy Kimmel skit.
Wow.
I wanted to do the part. I'll show it here. I was going to put it. I want to just hit the thing. Go, what, Rick? What the?
Do you think they would have been like, what the?
Probably. I knew that part.
Did you guys have to click for this or no?
No, I turned this off too because we were a little off, so I just got rid of it.
Yeah, once you get off, you kind of screwed with it.
I can fast forward to the end. Yeah, this is the part where I kind of got off. I was like,
Is this when he was counting to you?
Yeah, because I didn't know where we were.
I looked over and I saw him.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right here it was, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, yeah, that's why I'm looking. I was like, oh.
There's like nod, yep. Yeah, because there was when the first, or he had texted and he said, "Is Jeremy pants right now?" And then I was like, "Well, now that you're making him play Jesse's girl, probably now." And he had texted something because I was trying to talk to him, but it was loud in there. So you're like, "What?" He says something like, "Oh,
yeah.
he's doing good though."
And he had me do the little bass thing. I know how to end it. I was like, I'll just end it there. So they were really cool.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's Jeremy. Come on.
Yeah, and he like mentioned Jeremy's name multiple times within the show.
Yeah, because I was like
oh,
clapping
you know, it's
for him
Jeremy.
and stuff, and he's like, "Thanks, Jeremy." Yeah, I'm looking for the clip real quick so I can find it so you can see him talk about it.
Jeremy. But yeah, after that, I was like, Jeremy, see, that's why you should listen to me because look, you got to play this show in Florida.
Oh, right here, hold on. I just want to show this real quick because this is what I'm referencing when I'm talking about this. The boys love this. The funny thing is, I seen it before, then Felicia showed it to the boys, and now it's like, oh, they're obsessed with it.
Oh, yep.
Hilarious though. Here we go. Let it rip. This is just some good time fun.
Good? Good? All right, where was I?
Jesse's got himself a girl and I want to
Want to
make her
make
mine.
a jacket.
This is for Jimmy Kimmel.
Jesse's got himself a girl and I want to make her mine. And she's watching him with those eyes.
Is this how you felt during the set?
This part I knew. I want to do this.
No, I wish that I had Jesse's girl. Rick, what the I wish I had Jesse's girl? Are you trying to steal my girlfriend?
The boys love this line.
Come on, are you being paranoid? Is he always this paranoid?
Maybe.
It's just a song. I mean, you know, if your relationship's that shaky, you know, I'm just saying maybe she should be with somebody else.
They really want
love
us to
that
do
line.
that. So anyway, so that happened.
Imagine someone doing that in the middle of a show, though. That would be pretty awesome.
I would love to do that, but it'd have to be like not like I'm saying like a serious show, like a kind of like we're joking around sort of thing, you know.
Yeah.
So that happened. That was awesome. They finished the show, but I was like starting claps and stuff. At one point too, it was funny. It was in the first set. People complained that Kevin was drumming too loud, so he was like using his hands at one point. He was like quiet. He looked so annoyed. It was right before the end of the first set because I said something. He's like, because they want me to be effing quiet. He's like, the funny thing was we had discussed it beforehand, like early in the day.
Yeah.
And he's like, what's worse? He's like, what it sucks is like when people were like, oh, you need to be quiet. No, it was actually right before the show started because he was sitting there talking to us.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, that's the worst. It's like, why would you even have a band then?
Yep.
And it
then
happened. So that happened. We went to Waffle House afterwards.
But wait, you forgot though, Kevin did get stuck fronting the
Oh,
band
that's
for a
right.
song.
That did happen. That's
Before
right.
the third set started.
Mm-hmm.
He decided to go to the bathroom.
As the third set was starting.
For some reason, he decided to go to the bathroom, and his band decided to just go on stage without him,
And
and then ask,
I don't
"Where's
know.
Kevin?"
I don't know who.
Someone yelled out, "He's in the potty."
Me and Felicia. Felicia's like, he's in the potty. And I'm like, he said it was an emergency. It's gonna be a while. They're like, okay. So the singer immediately runs behind the kit.
He's like, "Should
Kevin
I play
walks
the
out.
drums?" We're like, "Yes."
So Kevin walks out and he's like, has his guitar out. So Kevin grabs it and they go to play a song. And afterwards, like, wasn't that great? He's like, no, it was terrible.
I thought it was nice. I said, "Oh, look at him. He's over there
Yeah.
fronting the band."
And then he was singing and he's like, I don't remember the words, but it turned out good. Then the night was, oh, no. That's right. Then we had the cake come up for the bass player. It was his birthday, which I'll say the waitress, I don't remember her name, but shout out to her because she had it timed perfectly. Because
Oh, it
like
was
after the third
perfect.
song come out there and she waited, she like walked over, she's like, now? It's like she was over at the bar. She's like, now? I'm like, yeah, she goes to light it. I'm like, oh, hold on. It's his birthday. We sing happy birthday to him. It was all melted by the time he got it, but it still looked good.
Then we helped tear down.
Which at first you're like, what? The singer was like, what? You guys aren't going to help Kevin tear down his I was like, He's got it. And then at one
We
point,
helped him carry it.
and then I moved something, and then Kevin's like, "Yeah, that's not my bag." I was like, "Oops, I grabbed the wrong bag."
It's like I'm gonna get home and be like, "What is
Yeah.
this?"
So then we're like, "Oh, we'll get something to eat." We didn't know what to eat, and then he's like, "Well, just let me know," because he drove his own car because he had all his drums. So we decided to get Waffle House. I had it for the first time, delicious.
Pretty
And then the
good.
next day was Disney, which also because we were like, "Oh."
I'm trying
Kevin's
to think. What did we went? We had Waffle House. Came home. I think it was already late, right? Did we go to
Yeah.
bed? Oh, was that the night we watched that one movie,
Yep.
The Room?
Because
That was hilarious.
I'm like, "You need to go to bed early, Felicia," and then all of a sudden turn
I
into, "We're gonna watch
can't.
this movie."
I can't.
And then we're like, "You gonna watch it?" I'm like, "No." I'm thinking I'm gonna be tired if I don't go to bed.
It was funny.
So they watched it. Because they asked like how much of the movie. I'm like, pretty much all of it, because I was trying to fall
I think
asleep.
it
And
was
they're like,
funny
"Oh."
because when Jeremy be there trying to sleep, and there was another night too. If like Kevin will just like stand by Jeremy and be like, "Hey buddy, I'm sorry. You still up?
Right? I didn't even know that even happened.
Sorry, I'm loud. Let me turn the light off." Silence. All right. Good night, bud.
Wow.
Oh, good. Anyways, then the next day was Disney Day.
Disney.
This day I also had 2 outfits.
Nice.
I was like, I have this shirt and I have this shirt, but I ended up not wearing the black one because I didn't want to be too Holt.
That's right. I'm looking for.
The funny thing was, I had the one
Oh,
black
this is my
shirt.
breakfast, by the
It
way.
had
Gotta send Jamal. That's my breakfast.
ooh, I had a Mickey Mouse
This
shirt
is me and
black.
Felicia when we just finished. Felicia's like, "Ew, I hate this picture."
It's a horrible picture of me.
What else we got?
I wore this shirt that was gray.
Oh, that's
It
right. We stopped
had-
at Starbucks afterwards,
Oh yeah. I had.
and we went to the Brandon Exchange. Brandon said, "Yeah, that's when he needs a new upgraded model."
I wore a Daisy and Minnie Mouse shirt
Oh, this is
in
this
gray.
this is the view Felicia was talking about, by the way.
Oh, why didn't
at
you
the
send me
show.
that picture?
I thought I sent it to you already.
You never sent me that.
Oh, I'll send it to you right now.
So, oh yeah. So I had a black shirt too that had Mickey Mouse on it, and the only problem is when you ask guys about outfits, they have
Oh, you forgot something.
what?
I was also the sound man for a song.
Oh yeah, Jeremy was sound guy for a song.
Yeah, I was like, "Kevin, by the way, your snare wasn't even in the mix." He said, "I'm not surprised." And this was us Epcot when we got there. Yay!
Epcot. These guys gave me no. Well, I say Jeremy did because then I was like, I showed Jeremy, and Jeremy's like, I don't know. So then, I asked Kevin. I was like, I have this shirt. I said, wait, I have another shirt. Let me go change. And then I brought it in. He was like, are you wearing that? I was like, maybe. He was like, I own that same shirt. I know I'm not matching you. And I was like, fine, I'll wear the other one. But then he ended up putting on a gray shirt anyway. So we were both wearing gray shirt, black shorts.
Yep. I was like, "Look at you guys."
And then,
Oh, before we got there, we stopped at Wawa. I filled up the car and we got
what'd
a
I
Shred
get?
Bowl.
Oh, you did get a shred bowl.
And then Kevin,
He got the cookies.
he got cookies. Felicia like kind of made fun of him. And then she's like, "Can I have a cookie?"
No, I didn't make fun of him. In the
That's
store.
not what I heard.
No, in the store, I said, how many cookies are in there? Because it was like a box. And he said, one big cookie. What do you think? And I said, you, how many cookies are in there? And he said, a lot. And I said, okay, great. And he says, for what? You think you're going to eat these too? I said, yes, I do. So I put my other snack back. They were okay. They were okay.
Yeah, they're Edmonds or whatever, but they're
Yeah,
okay.
They were all right.
So anyway, we get to Disney, and we go to the back. We get through whatever. Which Kevin, annual pass holder, is like, "I just need to walk in." He told us, "Make sure you make a reservation." Like, we don't do reservations. He walks up, we're like, "What's taking so long?" He had to make a reservation. He didn't know. He's like, of all
Wasn't
the
a
days
good to go day.
of all the days that were blocked out, he was that day. So he
That
made
was funny.
whatever.
At least he could get in. Could you
yeah.
imagine that? Like, sir, it's packed. You can't.
Like, sorry. So we get in, and then we're like, Guardians? Like, yep, Guardians. So we were Guardians for the first time. Life changing.
oh, I loved Guardians.
Ordered 3 times. And it was not enough.
No, never is enough.
We got Disco Inferno, Conga, and then Disco Inferno again. I was really hoping for Everyone Wants to Rule the World, which everyone says that's the best song, is Everyone Wants to Rule the World. September
That's
would be a
what
good
I've
one
heard.
too. But September is good, but people say for whatever reason, like Everybody Wants to Rule the World is like perfect for that ride.
We needed to write it more.
Yeah. So like we went on it, or like that was amazing. And he's like, "Oh, did you go in the turns or whatever?" I was like, "Oh, I didn't really lean." He's like, "Next time we go, because we're obviously gonna go again." So we did that.
Because we're like, should we go again? And we're like, let's come back when the time will drop.
yeah.
Weight will drop.
So we went and ate. Went and
Oh,
had
so
some
when we went,
food.
we were trying to figure out a place, and we were like, forget it, just go.
Went to the
He's
Canadian
like,
place. This is me with my shirt in the bathroom.
well, your bathroom looked better. You know what? Never mind. I was like, your bathroom looked better than mine. Then I was like, I don't remember what the bathroom looked like. I just remember going to the bathroom.
Oh. Then our guy from Canada gave us these.
Oh, his name was Sean. He was fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
I do say that the vibes in there were great. Love
Off
the
the
vibes.
chain, man.
I got a cauliflower like steak. They called it.
I got mac and
Delicious.
cheese and a side of fries. The
We
mac
could
and
have
cheese
shared that
was-
mac and cheese.
I kind of wish we would have because that thing was
I
massive.
thought it was. We could have shared the mac and cheese and a fry and been fine.
Oh yeah. 'Cause
I
didn't
thought the
even
mac
eat all
and
the mac
cheese
and
was
cheese.
like this big.
No, it was
It
like
was
a full
this
size meal.
big.
Yeah, they're looking. I'm like, it doesn't look like. I'm like, but I ate a lot of this already.
I'm like,
okay?
Jeremy didn't eat.
So we had that.
Oh,
we got
and we
that.
had creme brulee.
Oh, first time.
Yeah,
Delicious.
Kevin's
I
like,
remember
have
I
you
was
ever
like,
had
no.
it? And I was like, no. He's like,
I was like, no.
"You
He's
gotta
like, eat
try
it. And I was like, no. And I finally ate it. I was like, okay, I get it.
Wasn't
And
it? I
was
love
delicious.
the texture. The taste was on point. The texture, the crisp.
Delicious. Tatiana would love it too because Tatiana liked tiramisu. I think.
He was like, want to get another one? I was like, no, I cannot. But
Because we're like, we want the other
thanks.
stuff. So then we left. Is that when we did test? Did we do test track next, or what did we do next?
No,
Was that Figment?
we went to like living with the land and stuff.
That's right. Because we said take it easy. We went to. Oh no, was it made him in Soren then? Because we did Soren then living with the land.
Yeah.
I think that's what we did.
Yeah, Soren, then living with the land. Then we went on Nemo, and Kevin took a bathroom break.
Mm-hmm. When we go on Figment, was that after that, or was it before that?
Yeah.
We went Figment in there sometime too.
Yeah, Figment was in there.
Maybe we did Figment first. I forget. Anyway, so we did all that. Then we tried to go do Remy, and we got there and like the ride is down. We're like, damn it.
I got my coffee.
We're like, how long? We're like, oh, it's like half an hour. Like, okay, we'll go because we did test track them. We're like, oh, we'll do test track and stuff, and we'll come back.
I downed my coffee.
Yep. Glug glug glug. I had a donut that I split with Felicia.
Oh, yeah.
We did that, which I found. I sent it to you today. That there's this ride, something to do with Pixar. It's like a show. It's like 3D.
I saw that. Yeah,
I'm
I
like,
thought they
we're-
said they said 3D or
It's 3D.
4D.
Yeah, we literally walked right past it. I'm like, damn, I seen it.
didn't know.
I didn't know what it was. I'm like, I found on that. I would have been like, let's go. Yeah. So we did that, and then I think it was around the time we decided to do Guardians again. We're like, oh, we'll do it again.
Yeah.
We got Conga, and Kevin lost because he said that's his song.
Oh, he's like, if conga starts, you're gonna see me dancing like
And he
this.
was.
And I thought he was joking. As soon as
No,
it
he
starts,
was not.
yeah,
So we did
he
that.
was vibing.
Then
That's when we leaned into the turns.
yeah, we did lean to the turns.
It does elevate it.
We did other stuff. I forget when we did what, but I know we did Figment. Then
We did a lot of stuff that day.
We did pretty much every single ride there. What did we do after that? We did something. I'm trying to think of all the rides we did. Because we already said Finding Nemo. I forget when at one point, but then we decided to do Frozen. That was at the end of the night. Because we were going to do Remy again, and it was down again at the end of the night.
Yes.
We were like, oh, they're like, it's down, but it might be back up. You can get in line. As soon as we get in line, they're like, it's going to be close for the rest of the night. It's down. We're like, damn it.
Yep.
So we went and did Frozen, and then we looked, and he's like, if we go right now, we can either see the fireworks or we can do Guardians. I looked at Felicia. She said, screw the fireworks. Let's go do Guardians. We're like, okay.
If it would have been Magic Kingdom fireworks,
Yeah.
it would have been different.
It's funny because Kevin and I joked earlier, like, you can watch it on YouTube. It'll be fine.
Yeah.
But then after Felicia thought about it, she's like, she's like, it's not Magic Kingdom. Let's just go. We're like, thank God. Let's go. So we got in line, and we got, which it's funny because when we went in there, Kevin's like, go to the right. Literally at the end of the day, everyone was going to the right. Which I
Yeah.
heard that they want to try and stop that now. They're going to put like Lightning Lane on one side or whatever so they can get rid of that. Because I guess everyone who goes all the time goes to the right side so they're first and people hate it. So anyway, we talked about too how it's funny. Like when you go on a ride more than once, you'd like to just skip all the pre-show stuff. You know, like a video game, you just want to skip the cutscene.
Yeah,
but
you're
you
like, yeah,
can't.
whatever.
So yeah, we go on it and we got Disco Inferno again, which was still cool. But then as soon as we got off, Kevin goes to like one of the cast members. He's like, is there any way we can get on it again? She looks, she's like, it's too late. He's like, really? He's like, he was trying to like be like, please. She's like, you can't. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we wanted one more time. That ride is just fantastic. I love the part where you like go around the moon.
Mm-hmm.
It's the smoothest roller coaster. It doesn't even feel like it's a roller coaster.
Nope.
I've never been on a ride like that in my life.
No. So then we drove home.
Wish I could drive it right now.
Yeah. Oh, we forgot a part too. In the morning, I had a hat on. I'm like, Felicia, do you want your Summerfest hat? She's like, yeah, you know what? I'll grab it. She goes in. She can't find it. She's like, you know what? Screw it. We'll just look for it later. It's here somewhere.
Yeah.
So then, because the next night we left. So that night we get home. We didn't go to dinner, did we? No, we didn't.
Mm-mm.
That's right. We got home and then we're talking about the hat.
No, we didn't go
'Cause-
to dinner because this happened.
Yeah, this happened because this goes into this. So we get home and I keep saying home, Kevin's apartment. And we're
Well, they're
looking.
home for the day.
Because
for the
Felicia's like, I
time.
can't find my hat. We're like, okay, with all three of us, we'll find it. So we're looking all around the apartment. Like, we can't find
Looked
it.
in the garage too.
And I asked her multiple times, did you leave it at Chili's? She said, it's impossible that I left it at Chili's. There is no way. I'm like, are you sure? She's like, I'm telling you it's not. It had to be the sushi. I'm like, okay, whatever. And I looked. I'm like, it closed at 11. I remember Kevin's like, she just not going to call? She's like, no, it's not there. All of a sudden, you hear the phone ring and Kevin was calling. He's like, hey, do you have this hat? My friend thinks she left it there. She's like, hold on. She's like, what'd you say the hat was? He described it again. She's like, yep, I have it right here. He's like, oh, great. He's like, would we be able to come pick it up? She's like, no. Or no, she said the hat's here. He's like, okay, great. And they hung up and he's like, oh, so you can get the hat. He called back and she's like, no. She's like, we're closed. He's like, they leave in the morning. They're flying back home. He's like, if you come right now, I'll let you in, buzz through the back, and then we'll let you in. You can get the hat. So he was like getting up to go. He's like, you guys gonna go? I'm like, your car is full of drums. We'll just go. He's like, okay. I'm like, you gonna go? He's like, no, if anything, this is important to the story. If anything, I'm going to leave and get food. I'm like, okay.
Mm-hmm.
So we left.
He did say that.
We hauled ass, which I went the speed limit still. And the whole time, I'm like, in my mind, I'm like thinking, I told you, Felicia. She's like, no. I'm like, in my mind though, I'm thinking as long as we get it, because I was worried that they were gonna leave before we got there. So we got there. There's no buzzer at the back door.
No.
It does not work. It's locked. So Felicia's like, maybe the side door works. So she opens it. She looks at me. She said, it's open. She's like, do I go in? And then she go, whoop. And you can tell your side's right because I was in the car.
So there was 2 different couples at 2 different tables still eating. I'm like, okay, weird.
This time was like maybe 11, I'd say maybe 11:10 at the latest. Maybe like 11:05-ish.
So then a server came to me and I was like, hey, I just called about my hat you guys found. I was just coming to get it. And she was like, what's it look like? And I told her and she said, okay. So she went in the back. Then the manager came out and she was like, how did she get in here? She's like, I don't know. And I said, I just opened that side door there. It was open. And she's like, no, the door's locked. I said, no, I just pushed on it and opened. It's definitely open. So then she's like, hold on. She goes, she gets the hat. And then she's like, here's the hat. And then I was like, okay, well, just so you know, you might want to lock that door because it is open. And she's like, it's not open. She's like, it's locked. It was just wasn't latched all the way. Then it's not locked.
Right.
But anyways, then I got the hat. So all was well with the hat.
So then we're about to leave. I'm like, do you want to get something to eat? I'm like, 'cause at this point, it's already after 11. I'm like,
well, Jeremy was like, I guess we could go home and figure it out. I'm like, we're out. Let's just fucking get something.
yeah. I'm like, well, because then I told her, I'm like, I'm telling you, if we go home, I'm like, I'm just going to go to bed. I'm not going to eat. I was like, we could do McDonald's. I was like, but I'm telling you, because like I said, McDonald's does not agree with my stomach anymore, especially if I eat it that late at night. I was like, for whatever reason, Taco Bell works. I'm like, do you want to do Taco Bell? So we start doing the Taco Bell order. Hi, puppies. I'm like, hey, do we need to talk to Kevin about this? Felicia said, no, Kevin said he's going to get food. I said, are you sure? Because we did our order. I said, I'm asking again, do we need to talk to Kevin? She said, no. I said, before I hit this, are you sure? I said, okay. Boop,
Said,
ordered.
fuck 'em.
That's pretty much what she said. So we left. We went and got it. We got back. As we're hearing, we're like, is someone playing piano? It was Kevin. We walk in. He just stops. And he turns and looks at us, looks at the bag. So you got food. He's like,
He looks at you. He looks at me. He looks at the
bag of
Taco Bell bag.
So you guys
and
got
looks back
food.
at me.
I've put my hands up. I said, in my defense, I asked Felicia, and she said that you wouldn't like Taco Bell, you don't like it, and you were going to get food. He said, I don't like it, but it would have been nice to be asked. I could have got something.
And I said,
because we also had a deal at the first, whoever got their song in one of the things got their free meal. So Kevin got a meal free. So
well,
Felicia's like, if you leave right now, we can go get something. They didn't even ask me, which I
was going to say, we didn't buy him Taco Bell.
No. Which they didn't ask me if I want to go, which I only say that because it's funny because as I'm stuffing my face, they already knew my answer was going to be no. Because I told
I
Felicia,
already knew.
Yeah, because before we got there, I'm like, because Felicia's like, oh, like, you're going to watch a movie? I'm like, I'm telling you, I'm going to eat this food. I'm going to bed.
I said, I'm going to bed.
I'm like, I'm exhausted, okay? Because it was like the whole time it was like bam, bam, bam. Like there wasn't a lot of free time. Like we were doing something.
Well, then he kept playing piano, and I'm like, if you want this meal,
like, we need to leave
now.
Because by now it's
now.
like 11. It's like 11:30, and we had to be up. That was the whole thing. We had to be up early next day for our flight.
Yeah, so I'm thinking like, all right, let's go eat this. And he wanted a cookie, and I'm like, okay, well, I'm like, insomnia is gonna be too far. You can get a freaking McDonald's cookie, whatever.
Yeah. So they left, and I'm sitting there eating. I'm just like, man, this Taco Bell is delicious. I'm like, So I'm, okay. So I'm like, well, okay, I'll take a shower real quick. I'll brush my teeth, whatever. I blew up the air mattress. Well, not like that, because the air mattress it keeps like deflating air. So I go to bed, like I'm laying down, like my phone, whatever. And then I was like, I'll put my phone down. And all of a sudden, I wake up at one point. I'm looking around because I left the light on for him. I was like, I don't know when they're gonna get back.
I don't know why you leave the light on, because then we get back and we're like, why is he sleeping with the light on?
So I don't know. I'm just like, I'll leave the light on because they should be back right away. And it's 3 a.m. Nobody's home but me. I'm like, that's weird. So I started getting worried. I was like, what if something happened?
What if they're dead?
Yeah, that was my thought. I'm like, what if I got in a bad accident? I looked at my phone. It's from Felicia. I went to text her. I was like, you know what? I'll give it 10 more minutes.
I was going to text him and be like, just so you know we're alive. But I was like, he's going to be asleep. Why would I text him? He ain't even going to read it.
I fell asleep. I woke up. It was like 6 something. And I saw Felicia. I was like, okay, we're good now.
She's alive.
So,
well,
yeah.
Because we went to go eat. It took a while. Then went to go get the cookies. And I don't know why that took so long at that time. He had a call from a family member, and that was like a whole thing. It took some time, so. Yeah. So, I think I slept.
Because we had to be up at like 7 something for our flight.
Yeah, and I was like, dude, I was like, I'm not gonna get much sleep, but whatever. So, but I'm gonna tell you that chocolate chip cookie from McDonald's, they may have good cookies.
I'm saying Jamal's bought like on vacation before, like if we're going for a drive, he'll just buy like a stack of them.
They're
They're nice to sit there and
good.
snack. They're just like small enough too where it's not like too much.
And then like the edges are crispy, the inside
So
is
good.
soft.
McDonald's knows how to make cookies.
Yeah, I don't know, like
Yeah.
I don't know how they make them, but they took forever. And then like the guy came up and he had the order, and we're like, that's not it. He had like some big order, so he's like, okay, hold on, and left.
He's like, what the heck?
Yeah, that was what I was thinking. What the? And then I was mad because I didn't get a Diet Coke, and then we waited so long. I was like, I wish I would have got a Diet Coke.
Yeah. So then we woke up the next day. We're like just kind of taking our time, like, oh, we got time, whatever. And I tell Felicia, I'm like, you got this, you got that. Like she's checking everything. Do you have your camera charger? Yes. Are you sure? Yep, it's right here. I remember she didn't look. She tapped her suitcase. It's right here. I was like, okay. So we grab everything and we start.
Oh, we had to lock up.
Yep. And then Felicia's like, okay. I woke Kevin up and I told him we're gonna leave the key right here. I'm like, Felicia, how are we gonna lock the door if you leave it there? I'll be right back. So we locked the door, left whatever. So we're taking our time. We're not taking our time. We're like, oh, like whatever. Like, oh, this.
Jeremy's in the
whatever.
trunk putting on lotion.
Yeah, I was like, I'm gonna put lotion on my face real quick. I'm gonna grab some sunglasses. I was sitting here from the car. It's a 15-minute drive. We need to leave now because we were expecting like 30 minutes.
25, 30.
I was like, oh boy. We were still okay, but then we started driving. It's like
Hit a little bit of traffic.
we hit
And
more
then
traffic,
we missed a turn, and
then we hit even more traffic. Then we missed
yeah.
a turn, and then we hit even more traffic. And then we're like, we need to fill up the car with gas. I'm like, I'm glad I filled up yesterday. It's not going to be as much. Because I remember for whatever reason, the day before into Disney, because we had like half a tank, I'm like, I'm just going to fill up now, and then it'll be as much tomorrow. Whatever. So I put because Felicia's like, here's the gas station. I put it in. And then all of a sudden we're turning. We're by the airport. Felicia's like, did it not take us to the gas station? I said, it took us to the airport.
Yep.
We got there. Our boarding was starting in, what was it, 20 minutes, I think?
Yeah, I was like, we don't, because you were going to switch.
Yeah.
I said, we did not have time.
I looked. I'm like, yeah, we don't have time. Like, we're just going to have to deal with the charges. So we
Because
get in there.
it's quite a walk from the parking garage to
Yep.
actually the terminal.
So we get in, whatever. We're starting to stress out a little bit. Like, oh, we got TSA pre-check. We'll be fine. And then we finally get to where we need to be. TSA pre-check. Well, first we had to figure out where we put the car there, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Turns out Felicia's supposed to take pictures. She didn't know till afterwards.
The guy was nice about it. He's like,
Yeah.
no big deal.
Excuse me. Then we get in the airport. TSA pre-check. The line's kind of long. We're like, oh boy. We end up getting through. By the time we got through security, we had 10 minutes before we boarded. It was okay.
Yeah.
Because Felicia was like, too, she's like, I don't think I'm going to have like time to get food for my medicine. Ow. Really? She's like, I went to buy it in the plane. I looked. I'm like, we have 10 minutes before we board. We got time. So she went and got it. And then,
Got Doritos.
yep. So she was eating it. And I'm like, I'm going to go see if I can get something. Like, because I know I should get something. And as I walk back over there, she calls me. She's like, they're offering people $500 in vouchers if you get over
I
there right now.
wanted to take that so bad.
It's funny because as I answered, before I even heard anything, I heard, please pick up, please pick up, please pick up. I'm like, hello? So I left, and then she's like, they already took it. I'm like, well, I'm going to try and go get some food again then. So I
we
went
could
and
have had $500. And the thing is, the next flight was like, and I think in 2 hours, but we ended up leaving a little bit later. So it's
Yeah.
like, then people really didn't have to wait that long at all.
So then we finally got on the plane, and then it's taken a while. I'm like, what's going on? Felicia's got her headphones in. She just got her leg tapping, which that ties into the story too. And then we're sitting there.
Can't help it. It's a problem.
We're sitting there, and then all of a sudden I hear the person say, oh, we just had a flight attendant have to go to the ER. They just left, but we have this person just showed up, so now we can actually leave. Everyone starts clapping. Felicia looks at me, takes off her AirPods. What's everyone clapping for? I'm like, you didn't hear that? She said, no. I said, we're sitting here because the flight attendant had to go to the ER. They just got a backup one, so now we can fly.
I had
She's
no
like,
idea what was happening.
I didn't hear. And then something else happened after that you can tell when we finally took off.
Oh, so then since I was like tapping my leg, my thing.
Well, she had a bag on her leg, so it was really loud.
Could have told me. The lady next to me put her hand on my shoulder, and I took out my AirPods and I looked at her, and she was like, "Are you traveling with that guy next to you?" And I was like, "Yeah." And she's like, "Are you okay?" And I was like, "Yeah." She's like, "Are you safe?" And I was like, "Yes." She's like, "Are you okay though?" And like looked at my leg, and I was like, "Oh yeah, I'm fine. I just have anxiety." And she's like, "Oh, okay, just checking on you." And Jeremy was
Are
offended.
you safe?
You were offended? You should have been glad that someone tried to make sure I was
I
okay.
do, but at the same time, like, what did that say about me? Am I scary looking dude or something?
Yeah.
Damn.
Maybe she thought I was just being.
Well, that's great. Yeah. So then we flew in. Jamal picked us up. We went and got. What did we get? We got something.
McDonald's.
McDonald's, because that's all that was available. Well, because we had stopped at the Oasis because there was pizza. I was like, I'm not really feeling pizza. We got that. Oh, then we went. So we got back to Felicia's house, and because we planned on going to Yellowcard to see. It was a listening party, and we were like, I'm like, I was going back and forth. I was like, you know what? Screw it. If I don't go, I'm not gonna be happy if I don't go. So I'm like, we'll just go. And it was at a point I was like, I want to put pants on, but I looked. We got home like your house at 3. We had to leave it like just after 4. I'm like, by the time I go home and turn right back around, I'm like, makes literally no sense. I'm like, I'll just stay here. So I just laid on your couch with your dogs, and we left. It was like an hour away, and then we
were a
went
little
there.
sluggish, so we got some bubblers.
Yeah, we did not go Red Bull. We got bubblers. So then we got there. Felicia can tell us why I grabbed this thing.
I don't know what I'm supposed to talk about, but we got there and it was a cool record store and we got there and it started pretty soon. Yeah, so you got a free poster, which is really cool, black and white. And then look at that. That's the other side. I'm going to get a frame for mine. I haven't done it yet. Then we also got some stickers for free.
And then because it turns out it was only 3 us and one other person.
We entered a raffle. We did not win the grand prize.
I
but
told
we
Felicia,
did.
I'm telling you, because I knew that she was there for Yellowcard because she had the same thing. I looked at Felicia, I'm like, I'm telling you right now, we're not going to win.
Yeah.
But we got these.
Yeah, it's like the cover you put over the record. Pretty cool. You could You could frame that
So then
too.
I had my Better Days hat, and she's like, "Did you get that from a show?" I was like, "Yeah, we went to Tampa." So we were talking about that one. She's like, "Oh, you're going to Minneapolis?" I was like, "No, we talked about going to Chicago. We went there instead." And then I turned off, and I look at Felicia, and then she's walking out the door. I was like, "Oh,
I
guess
thought
we're
you were
leaving."
done.
We're still
Well,
talking about the show. Felicia's like, "Yeah, time to leave." So then I
no,
was
the
like, "Oh, whatever."
conversation was at that point where it's
It
hanging in
was.
the air and it's kind of awkward now. So I was like, okay, I think
Yeah.
this is done.
Well, it's just funny because well, at one point Felicia's right next to me. I look and she's walking out the door. I was like, "Oh, okay." So we left. We ended up getting
What do we get?
Dairy Queen.
Oh, Dairy Queen.
And then I went home.
And then I went home. What did I do when I went home? What time did I get home?
I got home around 9, I think it was. Maybe
I don't
no,
remember
maybe a
the rest
little
of the
before.
night, I'm gonna be honest.
I remember
with
I
you.
unpacked and then I just laid in bed and went to bed because I was tired.
I think I sat on the couch.
You probably did. And that was that. And then that was Yellowcard. Then the next day, Friday, I had my MRI, which we can talk about that another time because we're already about an hour here. But Yellowcard's album came out, which we heard it there. So
Yes.
we are going to have a full episode where we talk about the album, but we're going to be a little
Mhm.
teaser right now. I'm going to dangle the carrot. We'll dangle the yellow strap from Disney here.
Hey, yo.
And we're going to give you our top 3 songs off the album at this moment. Not like the whole album, just at this moment.
The
like
problem
3 songs.
is that everyone's a banger to me.
It is.
I feel like
I
you
will
have
say my third song literally switched. I told this. My third song literally switched today on the way home from work because the song got stuck in my head. I just kept listening to it.
Mine
Which I actually
could
got the CD
switch.
finally too. So
Better Days is obviously on there.
yep, that's on mine.
Obviously. I have such trouble with this.
Fine, I'll go. My second song would be "You Broke Me Too" featuring Avril Lavigne.
That's actually on my top 3.
That has been my constant repeat. Like
That's
it's at the
a
point now where I'm like,
song.
I know it gets me right here. I'm like, man, it's like, whoo, especially when she comes in too. I was like, oh boy, that's a song that people said, oh, it's like McDonald's. It makes you wanting more. I'm thinking that song is perfect,
Makes me want to go cry in the corner.
right? And then, so what about I guess that'd be your second song then. So what about your third one then? Like I said, my third one just changed today. It would have been a different song.
I just keep going back and forth between all these other ones. I'm just gonna pick one for now, and I'll say Bedroom Posters.
That was mine. And then today it switched to Barely Alive.
Oh.
Because it popped in my head the beginning part, so I listened to it on the way home or on the way to the doctor today, which everything was good with the doctor today. But I was like, man, that song hits.
They all hit.
They do.
We'll
It hits
definitely dig
right there.
deeper into the musical section and lyrically.
If it's gonna be next week, I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully, if not next week, it'll be the week after. But it'll be there.
Yes,
And if you
sir.
guys want, yeah. Well, there was something else I was gonna say. It must not have been important because I just forgot about it. Well, let's see.
Man, I
Where are
don't
we
know.
at? I guess we could officially, since we didn't announce it last time,
Oh yeah.
we can officially say
Officially.
November 7th of 2025.
11/7/25.
11/7/25. Point Hope will be releasing their debut single of To Be Frank.
Yeah.
The mix is finally done, guys.
Yeah.
It's finally done.
Finally done.
We're still waiting for our cover art. Looking at somebody there.
Mm.
Actually, the boys and I did. We recorded bass and guitar for our second single. Just since you're watching it, you'll get the sneak peeker SOS.
Ooh.
And we actually did a few reels for To Be Frank that we're gonna release. I need to
That's
take some
right.
pictures of some lyrics that we're gonna work to. We're gonna start. once we finally get the cover art by Tanya Brown, we're waiting on her because she said it has to be perfect. Once we finally get it, then we're gonna start making some more posts about it, and then we're gonna pre-save link and all that. And live stream is sometime around the corner. Just trying to work it out with life's been too busy, so
We're working on it though.
we'll get there. At this point, it might be Christmas, but hey, it'll still be there. Let's just say our original live stream was supposed to be in June, but then life. Then we're like, oh, hey, let's just push it back until we release the song, and now it's like, well,
What can you do?
that's life. But we're gonna do it at some point. But yeah, so or November 7th, which is funny because I released my EP on January 17th, so it's still 117 for both of them. I'm like, how funny is that? Tatiana's gonna say 7. That's a great number.
Great number.
Yeah, but that's all I had to say today. I just wanted to make sure I got that
He
information
said, and
out to you
that's all I
guys.
have to say about that.
That's all I had to say about
I
that.
will say also don't forget, go on over to my cover again, check them out. Comment down below.
Magic Candle Company, don't forget about them. Perfect time to get your fragrances right now and candles and stuff for the
Yeah,
holiday season. And then,
that's
of course,
right.
Dubby Energy. And also, if you want to send us stuff, there is our P.O. Box
P.O.
right there.
box. Woo.
Right in front of our faces.
So check that out. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share as always. We don't forget. I'm Felicia.
I am Jeremy. And Harley was here, but
Toodles.
she left us.
Meow.
Toodly-doo-doo.
Tower!